Atoms are probably the most coveted reward in all of Fallout 76. If you're not familiar, atoms are the currency you'll need to buy all those amazing skins and camp upgrades you've been eyeing in the Atomic Shop. Normally, the easiest way to get your hands on atoms is by shelling out real world cash, but guess what? Luckily for you, there's actually a free way to rack up a decent amount of atoms. And yes, if you've been around for a minute, you know I'm talking about those sweet lifetime challenges. Stick around because if you want some free atoms, this is definitely the way to go about it. Or if you're struggling with all of those lifetime challenges, don't worry because I'm going to go over the best way to complete all of the combat robot ones in this video. If you don't know what lifetime challenges are, let me tell you. Lifetime challenges are in-game objectives you can complete for atoms. These challenges can range from placing specific items at your camp, like crafting items or something like that, make a bunch of workbenches, or kill a certain number of enemies using a specific weapon type. But here's the good stuff. Today we're focusing on the combat related challenges like I just mentioned, because there's a stupidly fast method to knock these out and get yourself those sweet atoms without losing your mind or putting hundreds of hours into the game. So for this specific example, I'm going to walk you through the kill 1,111 robots with a bladed weapon. But honestly, this method works for any of those robot combat challenges. Just swap out your weapon for whatever you need. Sword, rifles, it doesn't really matter. Just a quick note also, you'll see some of these challenges are worth 40 atoms each, and then some are worth 80 atoms each. You'll unlock more of these combat challenges as you complete the ones that you already have until you complete all of them. So for example, you're going to get the kill 1,111 robots with a pistol, and then the next challenge after that you'll unlock will be kill 1,111 robots with a revolver. So just keep that in mind. There are a bunch of these to go through, and each one will give you either 40 or 80 atoms. So again, this is the method that you're going to want to do for all of those combat challenges, and you could walk away with a decent amount of atoms, enough to buy a couple of skins in the Atomic Shop for just a couple of hours of playtime, instead of dishing out some real money that you get from working a couple of hours at a real job. All right, so now you know the challenges that we're going to tackle. Let's talk about the actual method itself. Here's where the magic happens. Simply head over to the Whitespring Mall. You can do this if you're a ghoul or a normal smooth skin character. This specific trick won't work anywhere else just because of how the robots spawn. You are able to manipulate it a little bit, and no, this is not a glitch. This is fully how Whitespring is intended because it's supposed to be the top of the line defense, so robots are supposed to constantly spawn, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So just make sure you're at the mall. Now, first thing you want to do is take out a few robots. They're a little weird sometimes. Some will aggro right away, while others will just stare at you like you're not even there. So just be careful and take out about 5 or so, nothing crazy. Basically, just follow the same path that I'm doing, killing the same robots that I'm killing right now. But once you've killed a few of them, you're going to want to follow this path, like I said, to the employees only storage closet. And now this is where the real fun begins. As you could see from the thumbnail of this picture, and actually in the video, you'll find 4 robot spawner tubes, and this is exactly what we need. Now, again, I am going to say this, you do need to kill, I believe, at least 4 robots to get it spawning at this rate. I don't know if you kill more robots, the faster it will spawn back here. I didn't test that, but go and kill 4 or 5 robots, and you'll get about 1 or 2 robots every 30 seconds or so. But again, you need to kill some robots in White Springs before you head over to this closet. If not, they will not respawn. This is where the robots respawn in White Springs. It's in this closet, so you're going to need to kill some of them before you get them to respawn. Now, once you are in this closet after killing a few robots, just sit tight and kill every robot that spawns in this room. Like I said, you should get 1 or 2 robots spawning at a time, so don't really worry about getting swarmed. There are some times where you'll be sitting there for like a minute without any robots spawning, and then boom, all of a sudden 5 of them spawn, but again, you'll be able to take them out without any real issue. Just make sure you stay in this room and just keep killing them as they spawn. The best part about this, though, these robots spawn every 30 seconds or so, meaning you're not wasting time waiting for enemies to show up. This is by far the quickest way to spawn robots in one spot, way faster than any of the save quit methods out there like Watoga, or even just running through the Whitespring Mall, save quitting, running through the Whitespring Mall, save quitting. If you sit in this little room, I know it is going to be a little bit boring, but if you throw on a podcast, throw on some videos, or just throw on some music, you can knock out a full 1,111 kills in like 30-40 minutes, and then just switch to your next weapon and rinse and repeat. So if there is a item in the atomic shop that you want to get, but it will only be there for a week, you better start grinding on these kills now without spending any actual cash. This is by far the best way to do it. Completing all of these challenges are the best way to do it, but there are a lot of combat challenges, like the kill the robots one and everything like that. So if you spend 10 hours or a little bit less, you'll be able to knock all of them out. And boom, this is by far the best method I have found to complete the kill robot challenges in Fallout 76 and to rack up as many atoms as I can as fast as possible. The beauty of this method is that it works effectively basically at any level. The speed at which you could kill the robots depends on how beefed up your gear is, but it's still a hell of a lot faster than any other of the save quit methods or anything like that. So to recap, basically just go to the Whitespring Mall, kill a few robots on your way to the employee-only spawner closet, and then just keep slaying until you hit your target. And hey, if you're going for the weapon repair challenges also, this method works perfect for that. Just kill a robot, repair, kill a robot, repair, kill a robot, repair, or simply just really use a slightly weaker weapon until it breaks and then just repair it. Use a slightly weaker weapon and then just repair it. So then you could knock out 2 challenges at once. But if you're going to do either of them, each one will take about like 30 to 40 minutes to knock out, which isn't too bad considering you're getting free atoms in return. Now, obviously, this isn't necessarily the ultimate way to get atoms because obviously the season is probably going to be better for higher level players if you are a veteran. However, if you are a mid to low level player, this is the best way that you can get atoms to really get any of the cool skins or any of the other crap that you could possibly want in the atomic shop. So you obviously can purchase them unlimitedly from the seasons. However, though, you will have to hit around level 200 to get a decent amount of them. Just remember that, and also you're probably going to want to complete these challenges anyway just because they're there and they do give free atoms. So this is the best way to complete those challenges without a doubt. Just head to White Springs, kill the robots, go into the spawner, and then boom, just sit there until you've killed all of the required robots with whatever weapon type you need to. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen of the Wasteland. We've reached the end of another Fallout 76 video. These lifetime challenges are probably the best way to earn free atoms, disregarding the season, obviously, because that takes a lot more grinding. You're going to have to grind up to, like I said, level 150 at least to get the repeatables, and then another 50 or so just to get enough tickets to be able to purchase a decent amount. So if there's something in the atomic shop that's been catching your eye, it's time to start dismantling those robots for all of the free atoms that you possibly could get your hands on. I hope this method helps you out. If you have a better way of completing these challenges, please let me know in the comments, because I've spent a few hours deciding the best way to kill robots, and I've decided this is probably my favorite way and just the easiest in my opinion. But let me know in the comments. I love to hear it. And as always, I appreciate all you motherfuckers for watching this motherfucking video, and I will see you out in the wasteland, hopefully with a pocket full of free atoms.